I react to weather changes a lot. We have successfully spent the first night camping in Denmark. Out in the wild. This is the reason why they are called lazy pelmeni. It's time for some basic skincare. My father has an appointment with the doctor, so my mom has no way to get to work. And because I need to sign the leasing contract for my car today, I need to pick up my mom, then we'll go to sign the contract, and then we'll go to work together. And I'm still waiting. Okay, she has some minutes left, it's okay. I actually wanted to drink a coffee, but I somehow had the feeling that my stomach would hurt if I drank another coffee, so I decided to drink water. I don't know how it is with you guys, but I react to weather changes a lot. So yesterday it was sunny, it was like summer, it was so awesome outside, and now I woke up and it's gray. There's a lot of fog and like this mist everywhere, and it's about to rain and it's colder. And these like weather changes we have every day. Every day there's another season going on here. So I react a lot to that with my sleep, with my overall like feeling, with my mood, with my headaches, which is a big part of my life, unfortunately. And I discovered that obviously you have to drink enough water. You have to drink enough water. But I discovered that if I drink the right amount, like not too little, not too much, I will react less to weather changes. So this is what I'm trying to do. I try to drink 1.5 liters a day. But anyway, let's drink the water and then maybe a coffee. My mom has a mug collection, as you see, from every city they've ever been to. My parents always, like, not my parents, my mom always brings like a mug. They have so many because they travel a lot that they didn't bring any mugs back for quite some time now. And also we aren't allowed to drink out of those mugs because they need to be like in a museum. Just look, don't touch. And we were never allowed to drink out of those mugs back in the day either. And from time to time, when a mug is really old, or if we went to that place, or my parents went to that place for several times, the oldest mug from that place loses its value of a museum artifact, and then we would be allowed to drink out of it because it would land in the cabinet where all of the mugs are, so that we can use. But the others that are up here, no. People will stay. Up in the frame. Guys, we finally made it to a camping trip. But I feel like I need to explain myself why I didn't film any preparation or get ready with me for my camping trip. It is because it was so rushed. My husband and I both had to work. We met after work, we went to see an apartment which was
horrible, by the way. Then we just throw everything we own in the bag and rushed to Denmark for the camping trip, and we arrived when it was this dark. So we were stressed, to say the least. And once we were there, we thought we were so remote. And I will leave you to camping, Anna, to tell you the rest. But this is why you just see us assembling our tent in the dark.
We have successfully spent the first night camping in Denmark. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I slept horribly. Because first of all, we arrived in the middle of the night. It was already dark, and we had to go for like 26 minutes by foot from the parking spot to arrive to this place. And in the middle of the night in a forest that you don't know, never been before, it was interesting, also with very heavy stuff on our shoulders, like all the tent, the water, the backpacks, everything else, the food. And then we ate something, and it was everything was very fine, and we were having fun. And then we laid down to sleep. And actually we have some place here, like this is our mattress, and we have some where Amy could actually sleep, or should sleep. But it was very cold, it was freezing, and Amy couldn't sleep there because she was freezing too, obviously. And we let her in the middle, like between me and my husband, and then the fun began. Not only was I freezing the whole night because my feet were just dead, my feet and my nose, and the part from the backpack that you have actually to have in the back, like to sleep on it with your head, I had on the front to warm my face. And Amy was so big, I don't know, she grows in size. We didn't have any space. Also, she occupied my husband completely. She was laying like half on his face, on his neck, and on his chest. And then I finally got some hours of sleep, and then suddenly a very loud bird woke me because it was morning already. And if I wasn't awake until then, my husband still had his work alarm going off at 5:30. But overall, this is like I think this is an average camping experience which I'm making right now, and I don't feel bad, like I'm enjoying suffering. No, but I enjoy this, like that we actually made it out. This night I will wear every pair of socks I brought with me. Not only but my husband's too, I think. Okay, so in the end we had to cheat and use actual fire starters with a lighter, but we tried. Also we broke that metal thing that does the sparks. What?
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Also somebody is having a lot of fun. And we moved our tent, as you saw, because the place we were initially It was very windy. It's like right behind me, somewhere there. It was very windy, very cold, and at night Amy was afraid and we were both cold. So we moved it somewhere that we thought that it's kind of hidden from the wind. It isn't, as I see. But whatever. Okay, so while the hunter is out hunting for some firewood, the gatherer is here cleaning the dishes from our breakfast. We had some berry porridge, which kind of tastes like nothing, but my husband cooked it with water and I always cook it with milk, which is like, in my opinion, tastier. But it was okay. I mean, it was nutritious and okay. But now we have to clean it. It already is very hard because we ate like an hour ago or something. And yes, I'm cleaning the pot with cleaning wipes. But I will rinse it with clean water. I just think that we have to save our water a little bit. We thought we had a lot, but now we already are on our 3rd bottle. So I think we need to save it a little bit. Amy's drinking the seawater a lot. And we still need to go to the car, which is like 26 minutes in one direction, to get our fishing rods, because I actually wanted to go fishing, which in Denmark is legal with like you can buy a fishing pass for 5 euros. And we thought we were so out in the wild and very like secluded from the outside world, but right across this lake or sea, I don't know what it is exactly, if I'm honest, we see Germany, we see Flensburg, and also there are buses and like hotels and a lot of people. But it's also very reassuring for the first time of camping. It's very reassuring that there are people that you can actually see, and also we had some neighbors and the neighboring wooden thingy. It's time to catch some fish. We actually have another fishing rod in the car, but we will leave it there and fish another time with 2 fishing rods. But my husband's brother was kind enough to give one of his fishing rods to us, which is like a fishing gun, I guess. Okay, a little update on our plans. We decided to cut our trip short because the weather is getting colder and colder as we speak, and it's only like 12 o'clock in the morning. It's basically noon. It's cold. And we decided for our first camping trip it's enough, and for the next one we will be more prepared, I hope, because we will have something for Amy so that she isn't cold. We will have something for my feet so that they aren't cold. We will buy proper sleeping bags. We have proper sleeping bags, but I think they aren't cold weather proof. And also I can't sleep in a sleeping bag. I can't move in them. So we decided to drink and eat everything we have so that the hike to our car won't be as difficult and tedious as the hike to the spot was. That spot is nice to stay overnight, I guess, and then to continue your hike or something. I know how it looks. But we have a very small bathroom. And I can basically cuddle with my washing machine while I pee. But we have to make do with what we have, right? I am so proud of myself for pre-cutting onions and freezing them in bags, and now I can just take a few of them and put it into the meat. I had to remove my rings because I didn't want the meat to be caught in the rings. It's very disgusting. Now I will just make such little circles, and then I will coat them in flour, and then I will dunk them in water and coat them in flour again, and then again and again, and then we will cook them. And this is the reason why they are called lazy pelmeni, because actually you have to make a dough and roll it out and cut out little like circles with a glass, and then you have to take the meat and put them in the kind of dough circles and then close them, and this is a very long process. But like that, I guess it won't take as long, but I hope it will be just as tasty. Fresh out of the bath, I needed a really nice scalp treatment because I felt that my scalp was kind of very dirty. I don't know if any of you get the feeling. Also, what is this? This is broken hair because I always like my ponytails very tight, but this is some serious breakage. It's time for some basic skincare. I will wash my face. For that I will use this one. This cleanser is a hyaluronic cleanser with baking soda. Okay, I will use the Rituals scrub. I will use it gently, but I need a scrub for the face. The next thing I use is something that calms down my skin. That is a mist and serum. I inhaled it. Anyway, it's calming down the skin, it cools it, it's moisturizing and so on. The next thing is I take a cotton pad, I take the Trouble Focus, and I had this and the set to it since forever, I guess. It still does wonders to my skin. It's extra for acne prone skin. And this is a tonic that I apply. Okay, after that I take the Control Essence and I just take one light scoop, I don't know how you say it, and spread it all over my face. Take one. I take like a few drops, and then I apply it with the finger. The very last step is the cream. I will also put on my finger and then some on my forehead, some on my cheeks, and the rest I will put on my chin. That cream is kind of a thicker cream, so when the weather is hot and the sun is shining, I would use a lighter cream. But I don't like using different sets, so I have the TFS, the shim and I will use it together at all times. But if you don't like heavy creams on hot days, use another one. Okay, let's go and get ready for the apartment appointment we have today. I will obviously dry my hair, put on some makeup, some real clothes, and I'd say that's it.